don't think we're old.
We were thinking for maybe 5 minutes. What? The down what button? All right, everybody, welcome to Hot Couch Potato. My name is Brent, aka Boo Up. I'm here with my man's Rick, aka A New Perfect Day. What's going on, man?
Just been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, and every time I visit one of our friends' island, I always see something new, which is really, really cool. But I guess everybody's going crazy over the turnips, and it's like a stock market. And essentially, you buy a lot of these stocks, these turnips, and you can profit later. But I was like, you know what? I don't care about this stuff. So let me just buy like maybe 10,000 worth, 10,000 of my currency. But it turns out this thing is really huge, and a lot of people have bought islands full of stocks. And I was like, damn it, dude, why we have to be like this? Why we have to be learning the real life? Because I'm thinking about it now, our stock market is actually taking a huge dive. So people are like saying, yeah, you can buy everything cheap, and when it stabilizes, but I'm like, damn, dude, now I have to buy stocks in real life and in video games, and I have to watch the market for both. That's crazy.
Especially because recently we bought a bunch of Sony stock. Well, I bought like 3 shares of Sony stock, which is going up, dude. I think it's more than it was when we first bought it. So profit already, man. But what do you mean full islands full? You mean like they don't hold it in their pocket? They just throw it on the ground?
Yeah, because I don't know why, but there's a mechanic that won't let you put it into your storage room.
Okay.
And it's basically, like a virtual storage area that you can store things and hoard, but unfortunately you can't hoard these stocks, and they expect you to sell these stocks by the end of next Sunday so within a week. Otherwise it would expire. Yeah, so every day you have to check the prices to see if you can sell it and it's appropriate to sell. Just like the real stock markets. But I think this is more of like an all day event kind of thing. So
yeah,
you don't have to worry buying between 9. I don't even know what the times are. It's like 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. our time.
Oh shit.
So
it's kind of limited, dude.
Yeah.
But that's funny. So then, can people steal your turnips then? If you just leave it on the ground outside?
Yes, if they come visit you, yes.
What?
That's why I was like, what the heck? I only have 110, so I'm not going to lose anything. But, maybe I can hide it behind a bed or something. But other people, if they have like islands full, I guess they can't invite anybody until, or that they have to really, really trust them.
You show up to Eric's place, like you said, because you said he bought a bunch, almost $1 million's worth, right?
Yeah.
And someone just picks up a turnip in his place. They can just walk away and go back home with it.
Yep, that's why I was like,
wow.
Man, the only way too is you can have it in your inventory. But other than that, you need your inventory to carry other stuff. So this game is fun.
Too much trust involved in that.
Yeah, it's like security and everything.
That's crazy, man. So how's your place looking? Is it just one room right now? Are you in a studio or something?
I think I'm probably the last one behind everybody. Everybody has like really nice islands. They dressed up their islands. They customized it. But for me, I'm taking my time. I'm like slowly planting things, slowly changing, the whole island. But I'm taking my sweet time.
That's good. That's probably what you got to do. So I think I was talking earlier about it that I think that's why I'm scared of playing Animal Crossing, because there's no ending, right? It's kind of a continuous game, and your goal is to just improve your life, right?
Yeah.
Which means there's always something better, which is what I'm scared of, dude. Like with Neo 2, Witcher 3, I know I put in 100 hours at least, but there's an ending. Like there's a part where I could be like, okay, I'm done playing this game. I feel like you can't get that with Animal Crossing, can you?
Yeah, I guess there are little objectives like upgrading your house,
Hmm.
inviting villagers to live on your island, things like that. But other than that, I think it's more focused on customizing your whole island the way you
Hmm.
want it. And yeah, if it doesn't have an ending, and I don't think it does, but it's more of you're playing together, you're living your life, you're doing chores, you're doing a lot of real things like paying mortgage and shit. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty fun, and that's where the novelty is. It's just
Hmm.
customizing. There's so many little unique items in the game,
Hmm.
like like a punching bag. You can have like a wheelbarrow, like fence. There's a lot of different things, and that's kind of what I think they're working off of too. It's like you can't really buy these things. It's kind of like a lottery.
Hmm.
You find them. Sometimes the shop sells certain items, and everybody's islands are different, so they don't sell the same thing every day too either. So when you go visit other people's islands, you have items you can buy from them.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, like so they're really working off of you want to hoard everything, you want to find everything, you want to yeah get every piece of everything. So
Damn. Is there a catalog showing all the items that are possible?
probably on the internet,
Uh huh.
people are like assimilated at that. But other than that, I think it's really more fun to not know that that exists, and then when you
Oh
do
yeah,
find it,
yeah.
yeah, it exists, and it's cool because like you get some of one of the ways you get these items is like a balloon carrying a gift in the sky,
Hmm.
and you have to shoot it down with your slingshot, so you get that item, and it's random, and it could be anything. So there's one thing I got was like a pink kimono, and I was like, oh
Oh
dang, there's like Japanese stuff in here,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like I wasn't expecting this. And then so I was like, okay, cool. So I have that in my inventory, and then later down the line, I think it was today, I unlocked a Japanese fence, and I was like, wow, this is pretty
Oh
cool.
dude, yeah.
I can like build my whole Japanese like little house,
Hmm.
little garden. And then so there's bamboo that I wasn't aware of. But yeah, there's a lot of things. And then recently I just got a villager to come to my island, and he's a octopus, like an octopus uh, character,
Hmm.
and he has not a kimono, but like a Japanese robe with Japanese letters on his back. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
ooh, yep, I'm gonna build my island to be half Japanese kind of thing. So
Yeah,
that is the thing, like I wasn't expecting all of that, but
that's
finding
true.
out it's crazy because there's so many different things that you find every day, and when you do find it, there's
It's that much more exciting.
exactly.
Yeah. If you knew that was there, then you would just like that would be your only goal to be just laser focused on that one thing. I guess I get it, dude. That's
Yeah.
interesting, man.
Yeah, and then when you're like fishing and like I think there's like three things to find. There's fishing, finding critters, and then looking for fossils where you can put in your museum.
Uh
And you
huh.
put all those three items in your museum. But I thought, when you go fishing, you catch generally the same type of fish
Hmm.
most of the time. But when you open up your little catalog, you realize that you're only like really you're missing a lot of fish basically. There's
Uh huh.
so many different fishes, so many different bugs, and now you have that goal of you want to unravel that whole catalog.
Hmm. So how many fish? What's the rarest fish you've caught so far?
So far, it's a seasonal fish, and it's really rare. A lot of people spend a long time, trying to find it. I
Hmm.
didn't really look for it too much, but today I was able to capture one of those rare fishes. The other two, I was just visiting other people's islands and then fishing on the shores, but it wasn't in my mind to try to look for these things, and I
Oh,
ended up
okay.
catching those other two rare fishes.
Yeah.
And they're seasonal, so I think some of them are ending in March, some of them ending in April, and then like there is two hemispheres in the game where you start off and you pick
Hmm.
one. majority of us have North Hemisphere,
Sure.
um, and others have Southern Hemisphere. But unfortunately, none of our friends have the Southern. But the ones who have Southern, they have like when they fish, they get sharks and
Oh
other types of
shit.
sharks. Yeah, like
Yeah.
big ass fish and different types of creatures. But the thing is, when later down the line this year, it's gonna rotate. So
Uh-huh.
we're gonna get their creatures, and then they're gonna get our creatures.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Okay.
so I think that's ending soon for ours. We're gonna get some of their stuff, and then it's gonna rotate, recycle, and stuff like that.
That's cool then. At least you guys will get a chance eventually. Like I heard in Pokemon Go, we had a chance to catch Zangoose over here instead of Seviper. But it feels like that's never ever happened before because we always have Seviper, dude.
Yeah.
Well, that's tight, man. And I think you're playing it the coziest that anybody could play it. Just relaxed and taking things as they come, not really grinding it out too quickly.
Yeah.
I think my goal would be like in Starbound, dude. Just make a Japanese village as fast as possible.
Dude, yeah. See, and that you couldn't do that in this game. So that's what I'm basically trying to do.
Mhm.
But the thing is, you have to find that ingredient or
Those parts, yeah.
Yeah, the parts. Mainly, there's two ways. There's one where you find it and you have it, or you actually have the recipe to make it yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so if you do play, I can give you the item where it'll be in your catalog, but yours will be different. I can make it, you probably have to buy it, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Are the recipes? Can you just make them up, or do you have to follow? Do you actually have to have the recipe to make the item?
Yeah, you have to have you have to find that
okay.
recipe, and there's so many different recipes. But they do come and go, like, and they're random. I think I've got mine from like the store, kind of. So, it's kind of bound that you'll eventually encounter it.
Mhm.
For me, for everybody, it's different. Everybody has different stores and different things that they're selling every day.
Mhm.
So,
Damn, Animal Crossing, dude.
yeah. Yep. See, right now I'm kind of like just like walking around on my island while we talk. I got stung by a wasp.
That's the
And
wildest thing I've seen. Is you can get stung or bitten by bugs and shit, and your eyes just puff up. What's that all
yeah.
about, dude?
So yeah, there's only I think so far that wasp is the one that really like changes your face, and you have to use medicine to actually heal that or change it back. The spider, if they bite you, you actually pass out, and then you respawn back into your home. But right now, I got stung by a wasp, and then I just talked to a random NPC, and the NPC's like, "Damn, what the fuck happened to your face? You should use some medicine." And then I was like, "Oh, okay." And he's like, "Oh, here's the recipe." So now I just got a recipe to make
nice.
medicine.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool because the dialogue changes every day for every NPC as well.
Yeah.
You have them, one of them running around doing cardio, the other's fishing, the other one's teaching you how to do emotions, the other ones are, there's just a lot of things in this game that
Damn.
it's pretty cool. So it's like it doesn't feel, like they have the same dialogue every day, and they're walking around too, like, so you can't catch them in the same spot every day. You
can't just farm them.
Yeah, sometimes they're like sitting down fishing, and they're not fishing in the same spot. Like right now, I was just wandering into one of my museum, and I thought nobody can go in there, but apparently I found one of the NPCs looking at the fish. So I was like, damn, see, you learn something every single day. And yeah, if you ever decide to join us, it's never too late. You go at your own pace. You build what you want, and yeah, it's really, really, really great.
I'm just scared. It's infinite, dude.
It is. Like, you're going to want to build whatever your dream is, and it starts now.
Can you? It starts now. Can you only have one island, or can you like make a bunch of different files with different islands?
You can only have one island. You choose
Oh,
different types, a type of island, basically. I think
uh-huh.
there's like six or something like that,
Okay.
and it randomizes what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, I chose one that is divided by like three rivers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And the way it looks is going to be always different. There, you always have like certain hills and stuff like that. Your
Mm-hmm.
fruit, every island comes with a natural born fruit,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how that's determined, but yeah, mine is peach, and then your airport also, the color of your airport also like is generated. So
Mm-hmm.
mine is blue, but there's a lot of people that have like yellow, red, green, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
But you can't
knowing
control
you,
that. That's random.
no, 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 exactly.
Oh,
So
I would delete my
knowing you,
island
yes,
every
because
time.
I've seen people, like an article. I think it was probably IGN. They said they spent 2 hours recreating their profile just so they can get like a certain color airport and the fruit they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So like me, I didn't care. I just like, just throw me in. But luckily, I got my favorite color, blue,
Mm-hmm.
and I got peach, which is like one of the rare fruit to get.
Oh, okay. How long while you're playing until that all shows up?
To pick your island and all that.
No, yeah. How long were you playing until like your airport and the fruit showed up?
Oh, I don't remember. You go through like a lot of the talking. You
Mm-hmm.
start off in the airport, and then you start talking about like making your character, making your passport, what does he look like, your
Mm-hmm.
name, your birth date, things like that. And they ask you like a random question at the end. And I don't know if that determines anything, but yeah, once you pick those, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes that you will be able to see what color your airport is and your
Mm-hmm.
fruit that you have. Yeah,
Oh
but
God. So it's over an hour at least.
15 minutes, I'd say.
Oh,
If
okay.
you want to
Okay.
see, and then you're
Okay.
like, okay, nope, and then you delete your profile. But
Okay. Okay.
you don't have to worry so much about the fruit because we
Yeah.
can give you like all the fruits, basically the
Mm-hmm.
fruit trees, and you can like take those trees, plant them, reproduce all of the fruits on that. But it's just the color of the airport I've seen. Like I think it was yellow, red. I'm not sure about green. I think maybe green. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, so I got mine blue, and that's all that matters.
Shit. See, I would be re-rolling everything, man. Ooh, I don't like how that river is on that part of the island, new island.
Exactly.
I would.
Yep.
I'd probably reset 50 times, dude. Yeah. See, already I can't start this game.
That's perfect. That's perfect because you got, you really want to focus on your dream.
That's wild. Because and you guys even haven't gotten to a point where you can terraform yet, where you can add hills, add waterfalls, and shit like that. Like I think that's a thing in this game, right?
I have no idea. I am only
Dude.
going with the flow of my island,
Yeah.
and so right now I'm like upgrading my home, and now we're gonna upgrade my service center, which is gonna have Isabel, the yellow dog
Yeah. From
character.
Smash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But other than that, I am only going with the flow of my life, and yeah. Oh yeah, it looks like green is one of them.
Oh, okay.
Green is
Yeah. See, yeah.
green, red, yellow, and blue are the four colors.
I would reset way too many times to even enjoy this game, man. So I'll pass for now. Besides, we are less than 2 weeks, dude.
Yes, we are
2 weeks away from the dream of Final Fantasy 7 remake, dude.
so close yet so far.
Yeah, I know it's so far, and there's so much in this world that's trying to block us from playing it, dude. Corona, I don't know, spiders, Black Widows, car accidents. There's so much shit out there that's trying to block us from playing this, but we're gonna fucking play it in less than 2 weeks, dude.
Yep.
Wait, man.
So close. Yeah, that's the thing too. I didn't hear any delays, but still, like there's anything can happen within 2 weeks.
So that's my thing, right? So I took Friday off, the day it comes out, But do I want to purchase it online so I could play 9 o'clock the night before? Or do I want to just like sit and sweat the entire day Friday until it gets delivered, dude?
What if it's going to be delayed by a week?
The delivery?
Physical, yeah.
Oh, I'm buying it online. I'm not going to wait a week, dude. I'm not going to wait a week. The longest I'll wait is maybe 3 o'clock on Friday. If I don't get the package by 3 o'clock, I'm buying it online, dude.
Yep. Damn.
Crazy,
so
man.
I know I'm debating too. Like I really want to buy it and then just give my cousin the physical copy. Then I'm like, man, I like my physical copy. I want everything. Why can't I have everything?
I know, right? Oh, we still got to enter. You know what's funny is I just recently saw a Butterfingers commercial too that says eat 1,000,000 Butterfingers and you get these codes for stuff in Final Fantasy. It's like, oh shit, they really did do a partnership.
Yeah, exactly. And then I panicked too when they gave me the codes, and then I tried entering them, and it said it didn't. They don't work or something like that. I was freaking out. I was like, I bought so many Butterfingers and they're not working now. And then I read the little tiny fine print that says, codes will be available to use like on the day of or something like that. So even if I don't have the game, I'm redeeming those codes. And then I'm going to redeem it again or re-download it again just to make sure after I have the game installed.
Yeah. That's too fucking funny, dude. But yeah, dude, I really can't wait. It's gonna be great. They've been coming out with these little maybe 10-15 minute documentaries of like the making of and where they got inspiration for how to change the music and all this stuff about Final Fantasy VII Remake. I've been avoiding all of that shit, man.
Yeah.
Officially on media blackout. I know we were sneaking in here and there, looking at screenshots and shit like that or character designs. No, they're going too far. They're interviewing the producers and shit. I don't need to know that yet, dude. Just let me enjoy when it comes out, dude. Oh.
Exactly. That's what I'm scared. I'm like, man, I don't want them to reveal the whole game. Oh man, this battle took me forever to make. And this is how you beat it. I'm like, yeah, no. That's why in Twitter, I try to scroll past all of it, but yeah. It's tough because then you're like, oh, what is this? This looks cool. And then you like open it, it's like Cloud. I was like, son of a bitch. Yeah, you got me.
So, and I mean, I guess this is a good segue into our coronavirus update 2020. As it relates to video games. I mean, as it relates to America, we're number one, baby. We're the top score in people that are infected with coronavirus, man. Like true American champions. Even though it's like for a bad thing. And damn, dude, I hope we get out of this for real, dude. And I hope everybody gets the treatment they need, man. It just sucks. The way it's affecting games more or less is, as Rick and I were talking about, it might delay the delivery for our games. But alternatively, some places are getting it kind of lucky, dude. For example, I think somewhere in France, somewhere in Europe, they released Resident Evil 3 early. Someone just was like, fuck it. Let's just sell our discs since no one's allowed to come in here after tomorrow since they started a quarantine. So I think I'll have to check. But on Tuesday, when I found out about this, there was someone who finished the entire game and uploaded it onto YouTube already.
Wow.
And everybody was crying that the YouTube video is only 3 hours. So people were like, why are we paying $60 for a 3-hour game? And just all mad,
Yeah.
But apparently the explanation is there's some optional things you can do. The guy didn't really explore. He just streamlined, how to finish the story as fast as possible. So it's kind of funny, dude. But I mean, there's multiplayer in that too, right? There's Resident Evil Resistance or something in there.
Yeah.
So it's understandable. You get a multiplayer game and you get a full story game. $60. I'm not mad at it at all. But yeah, so that's crazy. They released it a week early. In other news, Persona 5 Royal got released in Australia a week early too, man. So people have been playing that shit. Everyone's just like, screw it. Everybody's at home quarantine. Let's just give away all the content, dude.
Yeah, exactly. I noticed too. There's a lot of sales going on, and I was like, man, I really want to buy these games, but it does me no good when I'm doing window shopping. Like literally, I
Mm,
spent most of my time just browsing games, and I was like, man, I got a backlog that I really got to finish, and there's Final Fantasy coming up, so I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
afford to be doing this.
Dude, I'm actually up against the clock. Well, yeah, I'm up against the clock with that because remember, it might have been even 2 months ago where I was talking about, oh yeah, I'm playing Witcher 3, blah blah blah. I just got to finish it before Final Fantasy 7 comes out. I'm pushing it, dude. I don't know how long this last DLC is, but it's a whole new map with all new things to explore, and I'm going through it as I did through the main game. This might take me 100 hours to finish, dude.
Oh shit! Yeah, I
It just
heard it
might,
was
man.
super long.
Shit. Well, there we go then. I'll have to look.
You have
But what
2
else
weeks, my
is
friend.
I know I have 2 weeks. What else is being affected by Corona out here? So although yeah, they did some store just sold Resident Evil 3 copies early, I think in general, I don't know if this is related, maybe they're getting punished, but other physical copies might be delayed going into Europe because of the coronavirus too. Um so it's just wild. I never thought that would be an option for people to just fuck over the street dates for video games and just be like, here guys, we're selling them to you for $100 a week early, take them. If I ever found a place that did that here, shit, I'd be like, dude, your secret's safe with me, I'll just play offline, man. The first day the game comes out, you see I like platinum the game already. It's like, what the fuck, how'd you do that? Oh, I just finished it in one night, that would be fucking wild. um Another thing. Oh, World War Z on Epic Game Store just became free for everybody, dude. And shout outs to Kat, who actually bought the game maybe 3 days ago before it became free. I felt so bad. I was about to buy her a League of Legends skin, man, because I was like, damn, dude, you really just spent $20 and now it's free so everybody can get it. But apparently she got a refund. So it all worked out in the end, dude. Shout outs to Epic Game Store for giving her a refund.
Hooray!
That's among the other crazy stuff. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you, man. What have you been watching on Netflix, on Kiss Anime, on anything to get you through this fucking quarantine, man?
Actually, I've been stalling, and I've been
Stalling.
watching Konosuba.
Mm.
I heard that the movie is amazing.
Oh, dude, yes. I watched the movie. It's fucking great, dude.
Yeah, and a lot of people were dying, and I was like, damn it, dude, I really, really want to just sit down and just like, have a good laugh. But the thing is, I've been playing so many video games. I've been so occupied with the video games. But
Mm-hmm.
I have Konosuba, the previous seasons, just running in the background on
Okay.
Netflix, or not Netflix, but Kiss Anime and all that. For Netflix, I think I've been watching a lot of food documentaries. So I'm like getting
Ah.
hungry, and I really want to go out and eat again, but
Dude, oh man, you don't even know. I think the first meal I'm gonna have once restaurants open back up is at Shogun or Benihana. I have to go to a hibachi grill, man. I've been watching countless YouTube videos of people making wagyu beef on hibachi grills. Ugh, it's God's it's God tier, man. I almost said steak. That's how much I want it right now, dude. But
damn,
it's
yeah.
God tier, bro.
Yeah, we need to see. Damn, I should have bought steak, and then that way I can try to replicate them. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
have to go to a Japanese restaurant, or maybe order takeout. I know
It's
the
not the same.
DoorDash and everything is. Dude, I ordered Pizza Hut the other day,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, becoming like similar like China. Remember, I don't know if you've seen those documentaries, but when people are asking for food to get delivered, the people would put the food down like on something, and then they would like back up, and then the customer would like pick up the food, leave the money, and then back away, and then like things like that. And that's what happened when I got my pizza, because
What, he put it
you
on the
know
ground and
no, no,
step back?
no, no. He so like he had it on his car.
Mm-hmm.
When I went out, basically I went out there, and I had my mask and all, but I went out there, and then he had gloves and everything, like protected. And then so he, asked me my name, and then he puts the pizza. He takes the pizza out of the, his pizza pouch, puts it on the pouch on the car, and I'm like, okay. And then so like I pick it up, and then he asked me to sign the paper that's on the car, and I was like, oh shit, okay. I signed my signature, and then I put it back on the car, take my pizza, and then he like, I back away, and then he picks up the pouch. And I'm like, damn, dude, what? I was not expecting this to happen right now at my front door. But I respect that. I don't want to. We don't want to affect each other, so that's why we had a. That's why it kind of took me a little bit when I had to leave the game. I remember we were fighting that
Neo.
boss.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about just running out really quick, grab the pizza and then run back in. But no, we had like a whole procedure of picking up the pizza, and that like took me almost a minute to like think what's going on and process it. So my bad that we didn't beat that boss.
It's all
but
good. That was
I was
easy
glad the
to
second
run
time we beat it. Yeah.
So that's legitimately a prisoner exchange, man. And the prisoner is the pizza.
Yep.
Leave the money on the table. Then you pick up the pizza. Then he takes the money.
Yep, exactly.
That's crazy, man. But I guess, yeah, you're right. That is good. Because you guys don't want to make that physical contact where anything could get infected. Because he's got way more food he's probably going to deliver, right?
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So I was touching the box without touching the pouch. I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and I was disinfecting the soda he gave me.
Putting the bottle under warm water with soap and shit, man.
Dude, I was like thinking, man, we're going to probably have to get to that age where we have to do that.
Uh-huh.
And then my imagination was running really wild. I was like, maybe 20 years from now, we used to laugh about like how, I don't know if you've seen those sci-fi movies where they don't have real bodies, or they're like incubated in some like capsule, you know?
Okay.
And they have like their conscious outside in a robot or something like that. And I was like, maybe that's going to actually happen to us, like our bodies are going to be so weak to diseases in the future, we're going to get scared, and then we're going to find a way to develop our conscious to be exiting out of our bodies.
Yeah.
Basically, we'll be in the capsule, and our robot, I don't know, minds are gonna be interacting physically.
What movie was that?
I don't remember,
but I remember that. Yeah, that was a specific
happen.
movie where they did that.
Yeah,
but everybody, if you were rich, then you could have like a movie star robot. You know what I mean? But if you were poor, you just had some bullshit robot. Damn, I gotta find that movie now, dude.
Is this what's gonna happen? We're gonna be all afraid. And I've seen also another anime. I've seen an anime that basically, I forgot, it was like Eden Garden. I don't remember. But the healthy people were in space basically, and then the people who were diseased were down below. And I did think they actually made a real movie, life movie of that too.
I think it's Elysium or something.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Matt Damon is in it. I do remember what you're talking about. Yeah,
but that's probably what's going to happen.
I feel
like
that too.
The rich people are going to be going to space, and then all the rest of the population is going to be fighting over resources and stuff like that.
That's interesting. That reminds me of that. The opening movie to, what is it, Brood War or something like that? StarCraft, when they show all the Marines like dying in the trenches on the bottom, and there's just two dudes in the battle cruiser just watching down below, and then they fly away while the Zerg kill all those guys. That's what that reminds me of, man.
Dude, that's what's gonna happen, man.
Shit. But yeah, I just asked about shows because I've really just been watching, like I said, Michelin star Japanese chefs make food on a hibachi grill, and it makes me so hungry, dude. And I get up and eat, and all I eat is a scrambled egg. So.
Dude, you know what is best? If you actually rewatch whatever made you hungry, but while eating it at the same time. I think I talked about
what if
this.
I can't?
Shokugeki so like basically.
But what if I can't get a steak right away?
Yeah. I know. But like, if you like watch whatever they're making, but something similar, like so if you have an egg dish, and they're eating steak, maybe you can like imagine it while you're eating it. But either way, it makes your experience 100 times better than not watching it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because you're salivating while watching that steak being made, and then what does that happen with the egg? It makes it super juicy because you're hungry and you want that steak. That's why. Oh man, it's good with Shokugeki no Soma. I did eat an egg dish when you made that egg episode, and fuck, man, it was amazing. It was really amazing.
That's funny. I got to do that. Okay, so cooking anime and Konosuba for now. Yeah, I watched the movie. Movie's great. I think you'll enjoy it. Kind of bums me out. I wish they could have fleshed it out a little bit more over a season of the show, because I think the story that they have in the movie, they could break it up into a show. But yeah, I've been trying to look for something to watch. I'm about to watch 24, my favorite show of all time. Because I just found out Japan is gonna create a Japanese version of 24, and it's gonna be amazing, dude. It's like,
what is 24?
So 24 is this show about this guy named Jack Bauer, and he is an agent for the counter-terrorist unit, CTU, right? Based in LA. And every season of the show, there's a terrorist attack and he has to go out there and prevent it. Usually someone in the government's involved. He has to stop them. I think in one season he legit kills a president or something because the president's a traitor. I forget. But I guess the special thing or the unique thing about this show is the show is an hour long, right? Mm-hmm. And that show is in real time with the day it's happening. So for the first, 8 or 9 seasons, there were 24 episodes, and each episode was an hour of the same day. So when the season was done, it was that whole day. You saw what happened in that whole day. And I don't know. This dude doesn't take any bathroom breaks. It doesn't show him going to sleep. Jack Bauer is just awake for 24 hours, fucking hunting terrorists, dude. And it's just action-packed all the time. And the fact that Japan is going to make their own version of this is that's just all of my favorite things put into one, dude. I was just thinking, I miss Japan, man. I have the Gundam from Diver City, Tokyo, the mall, as my background on my phone, dude. I wish I was there right now, man.
Exactly. I miss Japan. And you're like telling me that they're gonna ban?
Yeah. So technically, America is number one with cases of COVID-19 or the coronavirus. They're gonna ban Americans from traveling to Japan, dude. So R.I.P., man.
That is crazy because man, I really want to go to Japan like sometime soon, but
me too, man. I wanted to go for Halloween this year. I wanted to try and go for Halloween, but that's going to be a wash. Our Disneyland trip we wanted to do is going to be a wash too, because it turns out Disneyland, well, so it didn't come out or anything, but someone told me that you can't make reservations at Disneyland until June. Like, you can make reservations now, but they'll be for June dates. So if Disneyland is closed until June, fucking A, bros. That's a long fucking time.
Dude, that's going to be crazy because we already have all of our events closed, canceled. And then this thing might last till June,
Yeah.
Or the summertime. So I hope it, just lasts till May. But, talking to a lot of people, they actually said that it's not looking like that. It's actually going to get worse.
Yeah, 100%. I hate to be a bummer, but I think this summer is not going to happen, dude. We're just going to spend this whole summer indoors. We're going to come out in the fall, maybe even in the winter once this whole thing passes, and we're all going to our skin's going to be all light and stuff for being inside all the time, dude. Our eyes have to get adjusted again.
That's what I'm saying, too. And I was like going crazy because I was like, man, my hair is so long right now. I am looking up YouTube videos how to cut my own hair. And there's a lot of videos that saying,
No
don't
way,
do
don't
it
do
because you're no expert. But if you really must, this is how to do it. And I'm like scared because I'm like, damn, you're right. And then so my cousin, he's trying to become a barber or something.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The thing is,
What? Did you try to cut your hair yet?
no. See, I can't go to him. I can't because I can't leave. But
Yeah.
the thing is, I didn't know you have to get certified to be a barber.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
he was showing me like some of the questions, some of the, there's techniques and
Mhm.
things like that. So I'm like, dude, there is no way a YouTube video is going to describe all of these techniques. So my revelation was like thinking, maybe I should just shave my head.
Whoa. I don't think I've ever known you in your life to have a shaved head, man.
Because I am tired of my hair like in my eyeballs every day. I have to brush it around. I have to wear a headband every day and it hurts my hairline. So I don't know what's going to happen because if this grows out for an extra week, man, you might FaceTime me and see me with a shaved head.
That would be insane, dude. Yeah, I looked up how to cut my own hair on YouTube, and it says not to do it.
Yeah,
Also
it was
crazy.
like first seek a professional, but if you must, here's how. I was like, fuck, man, I'm a little nervous now.
Dude, I feel you so much, though. I think, the last time I got a haircut was a month ago. I think before my birthday, dude. That's crazy to think about it, too. My birthday's the last time I saw everybody. Ever since, we've just been on fucking Discord talking all day, man. Shit.
Yeah,
I kind of been seeing people now, man.
I know. I was like, I forgot what the green grass is. That's why when I went outside to meet my driver, I was blinded in the garage. I didn't even go out. I was in the garage
inside.
blinded. Yeah. I have not seen what
man.
the outside world looks like.
COVID-19, man. I think I'm always going to remember 2020 is the year of the virus, dude.
Yeah, they were saying, I was watching a documentary and they said that it was similar to the Spanish flu.
Mm-hmm.
And holy crap, like I saw that back then they did the same thing. They all had masks. Everybody had masks. They didn't know how to counter it. There's a lot of beds that were overrun in the hospital, and things like that. And then like the mortality rate was like really high.
Yeah, a lot of people died.
Yeah, and then now they're saying like this is actually surpassed it, and I was like, "Fuck, dude."
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, hopefully we all get to go outside by. Hopefully it's still 2020 by the time we get to go outside, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Shit, if it lasts any longer than that, Trump's is gonna be president for 4 more years, man. I'm kind of scared.
Yep.
It's gonna be fucking wild.
Can we cancel 2020?
Yeah, let's just start over. Let's start it over again.
I remember we were saying, oh yeah, 2020 is going to be the year. It's going to be the greatest year. And holy shit, dude, we got hit by a truck and now we're all inside.
New decade. New us. Nah, psych. New decade. Worse us.
Yeah.
Damn, man. That's so crazy. It's the craziest part is just realizing 2 or 3 weeks ago, life was completely different, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy because that's what I'm scared that when we come back out, what's going to be like, or nobody's going to be the same. We're not going to hang out as close as, we used to.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all going to be social distancing, even though everything is like pretty much done and over, but
yeah,
still like people's mindset has changed completely after this.
Hope. So this is my wish, that out of this, racism dies, dude. It's my wish, dude. And it's because people are going to realize it doesn't matter what race you are, what you believe in, your sexual preference, dude. Corona will fucking kill you either way. Corona doesn't care, dude. So why do we have to hate on each other if Corona doesn't care, man? We should all be in this shit together.
Yep. But the thing is, I think I'm starting to see like people are blaming, oh yeah, it's the Asian virus,
Oh,
so
yeah,
that's why there might be a divide later.
That's the funny thing too, is now in China they're calling it the American virus, dude. since we're number
Oh
one.
wow.
So I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't get muddled up. Like, what if 20 years from now, there's people that are grown up and said, "Oh yeah, I remember when, America started that virus that went around the entire world," and then you and me are gonna be out there like fucking in our 60s and shit. Be like, "Shut the fuck up! You don't know what really happened. It started in Wuhan.
Kick your ass. You want me to kick your ass now?
Don't believe that fake news, fucking kids." You grumpy old men and shit. That'd be crazy, dude. But yeah, no, this is really the times we're in. So it's all about playing video games and binging TV shows, dude. I've been playing, or at least switching out a little bit between Witcher 3 and Neo 2 with Rick, man. Witcher 3, I'm on the last DLC. It takes place, I think, 3 years after the end of the game. And Geralt's just out hunting, and he runs into two homies from this kingdom called Toussaint or something like that.
Oh.
And the Queen of Toussaint is asking for help, or the Duchess of Toussaint is asking Geralt for help, and so Geralt goes down there to help him out. And of course, rabbit hole into rabbit hole. He just gets involved in too many problems. But the main reason I think this is cool is because, for me, I've played Witcher 1 through 3. A lot of the enemies in the DLC are all from Witcher 1, which is kind of cool. There's giant centipedes, which haven't been in the game since Witcher 1. There's these like deadly plants that pop up out of the ground that haven't been there since Witcher 1. I think there's cougars and shit and panthers. So it's kind of cool. They integrated a lot of the OG Witcher shit into Witcher 3 graphics. So I'm digging it so far. Like I said, I got 2 weeks, man. Because I'm super meticulous with this shit. And Neo 2, dude, I want to say we've been kicking ass at it, dude. We've definitely been getting our ass kicked at some parts, but more or less, I think we've been killing it, man.
I think we have, but it feels like we have reached a little bit borderline that we need a level up or something like that.
You know what? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I think for the whole, maybe this is even just the first half that we played, right? For this first section of the game that we played, you and I have kind of been either at the level or super OP for the missions, right?
Yeah.
There's a scale of 1 to 5 on how difficult the levels are. As we were coming up, we were playing them. I think the first level is automatically a 3, just because you're level 1 and you're just playing the game. But as you get to level up, you get more equipment and things like that. Things start to even out, and Rick and I were doing missions that were level 2 and level 1, just because we had prepared and leveled up so high. And now I think we just reached the climax of the story, or we're about to reach the climax of the story, and this next set of missions, everything's 5 stars, dude.
Dude, yeah, and they hit like a truck. Like, we are skilled at our class, but still, like, when you do hit it, for me at least, like, it takes off 3/4 of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always constantly healing. And then there's like cheap tricks, like we get them on the ground and we're like stabbing them, but they get right back up and then they stab you when they're getting back up.
And it hurts, yeah.
And it hurts, so we like have to back off. And then now that our damage is like kind of like diminished a little, so we're like tickling them, kissing them, tucking them in at night, but
and they still wake up and we're still hitting them.
Exactly. So, but still, like, we're doing it. We're still doing it.
Yeah, pushing through.
It's more effort now that we have to do this.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know what it is. So the way to, I guess, you can level up. There's the regular stats you can level up, but also you can have your gear score or your gear level be a certain way. And you could either get gear by crafting it, and it's random, what you craft and what the stats are when you craft it. Or if you have a piece of gear that you really like already, you can, soul forge it, or basically level match with something that you don't want.
Mm-hmm.
And the two items merge together and you get to keep the higher level out of the two. Oh, it's kind of like Destiny. What was that called in Destiny when you put one gun into the other one? You just infuse that shit. I forgot what that's called. We used to do it a lot too.
I don't remember.
Anyway, so it's kind of the same system as Destiny 2. Except not only do you lose the weapon that you infuse into the one you want to keep, it costs a certain amount of money too. And it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
Yeah.
I think it costs about 150 to 200,000 every time you do this, depending on how many levels your weapon is going to jump. And I'll tell you what, we've played through a majority of the game. I don't think I've ever had over $500,000, dude.
Me neither. 200,000, my max.
Yeah, because we're always just spending, leveling up shit. And I think Rick and I tried this most recent level that was 5-star difficulty once, got our asses kicked, backed out, leveled up, went back in, and it was still hard as shit, man. And this is after millions of gold and resources getting infused into our armors and shit to make us better. And it's still a hard ride. So I'm trying to think that first portion that we played was just a tutorial, dude. And now we're really playing the game.
Yep. And that's what I'm scared of. Like at the end, Neo 1, you had multiple bosses in one level. We just got back with that last mission, and we had to fight 3 or 4 bosses? I don't remember. 3, maybe
3
4 bosses.
Yeah.
We had to fight the ferret, that bull
horse
boss, the Kappa, which was new, and then the giant castle monster. And this was all in the single mission, so that's what I'm scared. Like later, the next couple missions is going to be like that. So I hope it's not, because it's going to be tough.
Especially playing co-op, to where if we die, we really have to start all the way in the beginning. I think we played a level yesterday that was just super long. We had to keep lowering the water levels in this lake, and there was a castle above ground and a castle underground, and it took Rick and I maybe 40 minutes to run through this whole level. And if we both had died at any point, we would have to start that whole shit all the way over again.
And
so when we got to the boss, I was just super nervous, man.
Yeah, because we didn't know what to do. It's something new, and we don't like to look up guides. So yeah, that's why we ended up dying a couple of missions too. We spent an hour or so in one mission. We die at the very end, and then we like speed run it through to the last
second time
boss.
around.
Yeah. Yep.
But no, I'm having my fun. It's just fun now that I think about it. I think I did say sometime last week that Neo 2 is a little bit easier now with all these new mechanics. Right when I said that, psych, it's not easy anymore. I think there was this one time where Rick and I were climbing up a ramp and someone kicked a boulder at us, right? So it's like, oh, okay, easy. We'll just dodge the boulder. So we step to the side and dodge the boulder. And we go up and start attacking the guy that tried to roll the boulder at us. And it's not on a slope at all. And all of a sudden, another boulder comes and brings us over.
It kills us in one hit. And then I was like dumbfounded. I was like, what the fuck just happened? We died by a boulder, but we can take on the most strongest beast in this game, but we can't take on this boulder.
They know. So, and I think it's them, they condition us, right? So now whenever we walk into a door, we look both left and right to see if something's going to jump at us, We're conditioned to kind of do that whenever there's and since we look left and right, we walk in, something drops from the ceiling, So now every time I'm looking at the ceiling too, but shit, you have to have eyes all around your head, not just in the back of your head in this game, man. Something can kill you real easy.
And that's the thing too, you're like looking upwards, but then there are traps on the ground too that I fall to, like, Rick, watch out for that trap, and then sometimes like I step on it, or sometimes I like dodge roll because I already know what type of trap it is, so I dodge to the left or right, like against the wall. But there's so many times when we died by just basic traps in the game.
Oh man, but it's good times. Still getting my fill of samurai action. Oh man, it's hard to believe that we still got Ghost of Tsushima to play this year, dude. And
that's
Last
in
of Us
March.
2. No, I think that's in June. I think that got confirmed June 26th.
Okay.
And then Last of Us. Oh wait, maybe it's May. Maybe it's May and Last of Us is June. Is the release dates.
Huh.
But it's gonna be a crazy next few months. Thinking about it, if we're still quarantined while those games come out, I'm not gonna be mad.
I think we should take our time on Final Fantasy. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Oh,
I'll be like,
100%. Yeah.
"Oh, I just want to have more food though, so I can take my time because I am kind of power eating through all my food. I wasn't expecting to be bored and eating. What do you call that? Bored eating?
Oh,
Eat when
yeah.
you're bored.
For me, yeah, no, I'm the same. Because you kind of figure, someone told me, I was talking to someone that was one of my old coworkers that's working from home now. And I think she said something like, I'm bored, so all I do is sleep or some shit like that. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn, that sounds like an emo band song. And I think that's how I feel is, when I'm home, I'm so bored, all I do is eat, or snack is more like it, right?
Yeah.
I bought 3 bags of chips and some salsa maybe a week ago. I finished all that shit within a week, dude. It was crazy.
Exactly.
And I was wrong about those releases. Last of Us comes out in May and Ghost of Tsushima's in June. So holy shit, dude. We don't have that. Well, no. I'll still take my time. I think I can wait on Last of Us for a little bit, but man. God, I just want a time machine to travel in 2 weeks.
No. I want. Well, you should have the time machine after you beat the game, so you can go back, erase your memory, and replay the game.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That'd be sick. But yeah, no, I think that's it. Have you been playing anything else, dude? Oh, we played Pokemon for a little bit. There's some new raids that came out. Oh, dude, Pokemon Go. They opened up the battles, and I definitely feel bad about myself, man.
When you beat me, I think I stopped playing battles. I was like, yep, it confirms that I'm not good at battling other players. I think I'm going to be a Pokemon researcher or something like that.
It just makes me feel bad because I'm out here. I've sniped good Pokemon, like 100 IV Pokemon. I'm sniping them. So I have good Pokemon. But still, when I play against these other people, their Pokemon are just stronger than me for some reason, dude.
Yeah.
They just have the right move set or something that just kills me, man. And I just feel bad. So I'm at this point where to get to rank 10, you have to have a certain number ranking. So right now I'm like 1500 something, right? And I was doing battles and, my number was moving down. So I was like, yes, I'm getting closer to number 1. That must mean I'm getting closer to rank 10. It was slow, but I was moving down. I was like 1560 to start out with. And now I'm 1533, right? So I was like, yes, I'm making some progress. And I look up just for fun. I was like, oh, I wonder what rank I have to be to reach level 10. It's probably if you get top 500 or something, you reach rank 10. So I look it up. And to get into rank 10 in Pokemon Go Great League Battle, you have to be rank 3,500.
Shit.
So I'm moving in the opposite direction, dude. Once I found that out, I stopped playing, man. It's okay. I don't need to reach rank 10.
Dude, I thought it was going to be like a progress bar. Like, oh, yeah, you win or lose, you're still going in the right direction of unlocking it. Like, like regular rank. But then when you're telling me that it's kind of like, I guess it's like league system where, you win, you jump up, you lose, you jump down too. I'm like, yeah, no, because I got my ass whooped so bad in many Pokemon battles, and I thought like I would have the dream team. I'm like, yeah, this is good. This is a good combination. Yeah, it turns out whatever they're doing, it's like a perfect combination, and their Pokemon has like the advantage against me, no matter what I choose. I don't know if it's the system that pairs me purposely with people who pick these types of Pokemon, but yeah. Either way, like, I would pick steel Pokemon. They would always have fighting and fire. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why? And then I'd pick water. And then they would have grass Pokemon. And then I'd pick grass Pokemon. They would have fire Pokemon. I'm like, this is not fair. And then, yeah, like, when we battled that one time, I was like, oh, yeah. This time, I think this might be fair a little bit. And then I really got my ass whooped. I was like, yep, I'm not going to battle anymore. I'm going to be a Professor Oak. Just collect all the dang Pokemons.
You lost all your aspirations to be a great Pokemon trainer. It's like, I've been catching a lot of Pokemon. I'll just be A scientist.
Yep.
That's fucking crazy, man. But yeah, still having fun with Pokemon, dude. What was the Gigantamax they have in Sword and Shield? Charizard.
The Charizard.
I forgot what the other one was.
Yeah.
Oh, Duraludon, the dragon.
Which one was that one?
The Dragon Tower.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah, that's the one I needed. And
Mhm.
yeah, good thing you had it. So
Yeah, so
I think that was that one was exclusive for Sword, and Charizard's for Shield. So
I was scared about when the DLC was going to come out for those games because I already know I'm going to spend a lot of time on those as well. Just that's going to be 2 other wild areas. So I was a little bit nervous that we wouldn't have enough time to play anything else. But that doesn't come out till fall, so we got a while on that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it, dude, for this week.
Yep.
Continue to stay safe and stay healthy out there, everybody, with the corona. Wash your hands, cough into your elbow, all that stuff, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that is it for us this week. You got a question, man?
So after we're able to go back outside in the world, what will be the first thing you'll be doing?
Oh yeah, Benihana, easy.
Ooh.
Or Korean barbecue. Something where we have to sit in a restaurant. Yeah, dude, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Isn't that weird? I miss being around strangers.
Yeah, dude. That's why I think that's why we're all going crazy, because we need that comfort of people.
That there's other people in the world.
But then when I was driving through PB like 2 weeks ago, it was just dead empty. I was like looking in the stores, the table chairs were all up on the tables. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy right now. Sometimes too I feel bad, like when we're on Discord and it's just quiet, like nobody says anything for a while. I'm like, oh god, we're getting sick of each other, maybe.
Oh no, I think of it more as
everybody's
we're all hanging out. Yeah, and we're so concentrated. That's why we're always on Discord together. It's like we need communication. We need people.
Need to hear each other breathing, dude.
Exactly, and that's why because that's why I'm quiet, because I'm really concentrating. Especially when we're playing World War Z. You don't hear anything from me unless you're asking me a question. Then I'll respond. But other than that, I'm like, business. I am so focused.
I'm here for pure business to shoot and scoot.
Exactly. I'm trying to save my skin and save the world.
That's cute, buddy. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Peace.